Hi guys, it's Two Moms in a Pod. Welcome back. I'm Kim.
I'm Ari.
And this is episode 8. Yeah, we're pre-recording. We were supposed to record next weekend, but
next weekend is your birthday.
It's my birthday. So as of today, I'm 27, but by the time this one comes out, I'll be 28.
Oh shit, that's right, huh?
28. Don't say it like that.
No, I mean, like, I just didn't realize how soon it's coming up.
Yeah.
No,
so
not your age, girl.
Yeah, so by the 24th is my... Yeah, the 24th. Mm-hmm. July 24th is my birthday, so I'll be 28.
Man, we're getting older.
I know. Imagine in 2 years we're gonna be like, we're 30.
Oh,
ew. No offense to anybody over 30.
Your brother.
And my sister.
Oh, that's right, I forgot Lydia's up there too, huh?
Yeah, but they're cool 30-year-olds. Hopefully I'm as cool as them when I'm 30.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you're being serious.
I want to be like them when I grow up. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. They probably don't even listen.
Oh my god, that's what I was talking with my sister's boyfriend. I was telling him, I don't even think they listen to the podcast. And he's like, oh, you should do... I think I said it. I was like, I should do an episode where we just talk shit about our siblings and see if they get to that point.
Or, okay, so if any of my siblings listen to this one, I'm expecting... what emoji should they send me?
I don't know.
Send me a random emoji.
Yeah, same with my siblings. Either on Instagram or text message.
Yeah. On Instagram, on our podcast Instagram. That way we know if they follow our podcast Instagram. So that's how I know who I'm giving Christmas presents to.
If I don't get this emoji, forget about your Christmas present.
Yeah, so to all of my 4 siblings, if I don't get any emojis to our Instagram account, our podcast Instagram account, y'all ain't getting no gifts.
You're getting coal. We're bad.
Oh my gosh, but
we're just kidding, guys.
So how have you been?
Have you been okay? I've been hanging in there.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation before this, but
yeah, we had a whole crying session.
Yeah, we did. We cried. Sometimes we just need to cry.
Yeah, and it's okay.
It's okay to cry. It's okay
to cry and let it all out. Talk with a friend. Cry with a friend.
Hold each other's hands.
Yeah.
Even if they get sweaty. I think it's just because we usually go 2 weeks without seeing each other. And this week we only went 1 week.
Yeah.
Without seeing each other.
So we're like, what did we do this weekend?
I don't think I did anything interesting this week. Just, it was Ollie's first full week at daycare.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
I feel like she's still getting used to it. But I think, what day was it? I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday. We were like on our way there, and she like randomly just starts crying. And her eyes got all watery, and I said, what's wrong? And she said, I want to go home.
Aww.
We weren't even there yet. And she like knew where we were going. And she's like, I want to go home. And then she started crying, and then she made like a frowny face, and it broke my heart. Yeah,
that must have been hard.
Yeah, she did it twice last week, where she just like kind of knows where we're going, and like when we wake her up, she like gets mad. She's like, no outside. Yeah, but hopefully it gets easier, because every time she cries, it makes me want to cry.
Yeah,
and then imagine. who else can I get mad at except for Caesar? So then I'm just a bitch to him, and that's not fair.
No.
So yeah, but that's it. Just Ollie's first full week, but it's cute. Like when her the daycare lady will give us like the stuff they've done.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm already getting like pages of like coloring,
Oh,
and she
that's so
made like
cute.
a little popsicle out of just construction paper, and she's like orange because it was an orange paper. Yeah, so she's like, it's orange popsicle.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so she's I think when she's there she's okay. It's just like getting dropped off and us leaving her, and then she like legit like cries when we pick her up because she's so excited to see us that she just starts crying.
Oh, that's so cute. She wouldn't do that before, huh?
No, she wouldn't. Like before she would just get like excited, but like now she like starts crying when she sees us. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy or major this week.
Well, at least she's getting used to it now.
Yeah.
That's good. What did I do? I didn't do anything exciting. No, just work, chores, mom life,
mom stuff.
Yeah, senora life.
Senora life. We'll have a whole podcast on that.
Yeah.
But for this one, we're gonna talk about
our first of everything. Oh, well, not everything.
Well, not everything. Just things that we can come up with.
The first time I tried cheese. I'm just kidding.
The first time I found out I was lactose intolerant.
Have you seen that post where they're trying to spell lactose intolerant, but they put lack, like the word lack, and then toast. It's so funny the way they spell it.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think they even put toddler. I need to find it.
I'm not gonna judge because whenever I don't know how to spell something, I just type it into my phone. Or like
spell check it on your phone.
Yes, or like at work, if I have to put a post-it note on anything, I'll type it out first.
Oh, don't worry, I do that too.
And then I'll write it down.
We're bad.
Yeah.
I do that too. It's not good.
No, and that's on not going to college. Oh, well, so then talking about first, do you remember in high school, do you remember the first time you ever got detention?
Detention at any
level?
I think the first time I got detention was in junior high. I don't know for what, but I got detention, and I think we just ended up cleaning? On a Saturday.
That was detention?
I think so. Or was that Saturday school?
I think it was Saturday school.
Oh shit.
Did you get a Saturday school?
I think so.
Or do you think... No, did we have the option of...
No, I don't think so.
No, right? Damn, so did you do something so bad you didn't get detention, you got Saturday school?
No, I think I had missed school one day, and to make it up I had to do Saturday school. Yeah, I think the first time I got detention was, I want to say 7th grade. And I think it was because I was late to a class a couple times already in a row. So they gave me detention. And I had to stay after school, but it wasn't nothing major, like my parents didn't get upset or anything.
Yeah. I think the first time I got detention was 8th grade year, and it was because that stupid English teacher gave it to me.
Oh, because of your undershirt? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh no, I did end up going to the principal's office and I got a detention. But I did go to the bathroom like after.
Oh.
But yeah, it was because she sent me to the office because my undershirt was black. Stupid white lady. I'm still bitter. Did you ever get an OCS?
Was that on campus?
On campus suspension?
Yeah, I got that in high school.
For what?
I think I had ditched, and I didn't have an excuse note or anything like that, so they just suspended me for the day.
Oh my gosh.
But I was on campus.
Yeah, that's so dumb. I don't remember what year it was. It was either freshman or sophomore year because I had PE.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was my last class of the day, and the whole like class ended up getting in trouble for something, and the bell had rang. Mm-hmm. And we kind of started to get up, and the teacher was like, "You guys are not the bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you."
Oh,
I used to hate when they said that. And she said that, and because we used to take the bus, and I was like, I have to catch the bus, and she's like, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you. And then I was like, okay, well, I have to catch the bus, I'm not gonna stay here until 3:30. And she's like, if you leave, you're getting a detention. I was like, that's fine. And I got up and I left.
Oh my god, you were such a rebel, Kim.
I got up and I left, and she lied. She didn't give me a detention, she gave me an OCS.
Wow, what a bitch.
Yeah, but I think it's because other kids started leaving too, because I left.
Are you so you influenced them to leave?
Yeah.
That same day?
Yeah. Well, because I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, well, I'm leaving. And so I got up and left, and then I guess they didn't see her tell me anything or like stop me, so everybody started leaving.
Oh my god.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that got an OCS.
Because, the rest just got detention.
Yeah. Or I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I know I got an OCS for that. Dang. And then I was like, this sucks. I never want to do this again. And then I didn't. I learned my lesson.
I know, it was so boring. They had you sitting in the classroom.
In one classroom.
Doing nothing.
Literally doing absolutely nothing.
It was just a waste of an educational day I could have had at school.
I missed out on my education. I'm pretty sure I spent it like... You remember we used to write letters to each other?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I spent it, like, writing letters to, like, you and our other friends.
I think when I had that, I think I caught up writing to all of you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is a good opportunity to catch up on my letters. I wonder if kids still do that.
I doubt it.
I know. They probably just text each other.
I know. Because everyone has phones now.
Do you still have any of them? We should do an episode where we read them.
We should.
I still have mine. I think.
I don't know if I still have. I should check.
I think I still have them. I have to go into the shed, but I'm pretty sure I have letters.
Damn. I should go through my stuff. I know I had them, and I've been going through stuff, and I would throw them out. But I should check. I
have a weird attachment to things. Like, I can't throw them out. I think I've tried, and I'm just like, I can't throw them out. I don't know why. Me too,
but then after a while I force myself because then I feel like I'm a hoarder.
Yeah, I think I have them all in like a Vans shoebox.
Oh.
Yeah, so if I find them, I'll bring them and I'll show them to you.
Yeah, I'll keep looking for mine. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I still have some.
We should do that. What the drama was back in high school.
Yeah, what we used to write to each other. Going back to like high school stuff, I think everyone tries to like do new things in high school. So like, you know, they would get drunk or try drugs.
I smoked weed a couple of times.
Yeah, same. I never tried anything else but weed.
That's everything else scares me.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember the first time you smoked weed? We did it together.
Yeah, the first time, I think it was after school.
Mm-hmm.
It was us two, another old friend of ours, and this guy I used to know, and I think we bought it off of him.
I think so.
And then we went to the park and we smoked, but see, no one told us how to properly smoke weed out of a joint. So, you know, we were just smoking it like a cigarette. No one told us
you had to hold it
in in order to get high.
Yeah.
So here, us unexperienced dumbasses.
Also, like, why didn't he tell us, hey, you're doing this wrong?
Right? Maybe he was too embarrassed.
Yeah, maybe he was just like, oh, they really don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was the first time, but we didn't get high.
What grade were we in? Do you remember?
It must have been sophomore year. Freshman or sophomore year.
Probably sophomore year, because I don't see myself doing that freshman year. We were still young.
Yeah, that's true.
I think sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna smoke for the first time, I suggest do your research.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to look like dumbasses in front of someone that already knows how to do everything.
I was gonna say, or ask the person that you're with.
Or
like, if they're friends and it's somebody that you're comfortable smoking around, then be like, hey, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also be safe about it.
Yes.
Like, don't do it around people you don't trust.
Yes.
Or do it in an area where you'll get caught, or in an area you don't feel comfortable in. Because that could be another scary thing.
Yeah, because we did it at a park.
Yeah, but we were, like, kind of hidden.
Yeah.
But still, it was out in the open. In case anything did happen, you know, we could just scream for help. But nothing happened.
So that was it
was with people we trusted.
Yeah, it was us three and then the friend that you guys knew. Because I didn't know him that well.
No.
I was just like, sure, I'll go along. I'll try it. But that was the first time we smoked.
But the first time we actually got high.
We were having a debate about this before.
Yeah.
Because we have different memories about this. I remember the first time, or maybe it's because I was high that I don't really
remember the
details. But I think we had ditched our last class, no? Or did we just go right after school? Again, you don't remember.
I don't remember. I remember being at...
But we went to the park across the street from our high school. And I'm pretty sure if anybody that listens to this went to our high school, you know what park we're talking about.
Well, no, there's... Oh, no, yeah, never mind. Because I know there's multiple parks around our high school.
But this one was like right
down the street. Yeah.
Across the street from the church. Sorry, Jesus. But what I remember the first time I got high was we went to that park. We sat at some benches and we smoked out of an apple. It was me, you that I remember, and then one of like my guy friends, and then
all his friends
that I didn't really know that well.
Yeah.
And then I just remember smoking, and I remember getting high, like feeling like weird. And I remember I think I remember that day because I remember we were done with the apple and I just randomly threw it at the trash can and ended up making it in, and like somebody high-fived me because I actually made it in. Like that's just what I remember. And then I just remember sitting there and like kind of feeling like stuff was going slow. And that's why like I was so surprised that I made it in the trash can, because I felt like it took forever to even go in. And I just remember sitting there being like, oh, everything's going really, really slow. And if I'm remembering it correctly, we got a ride home from my
sister's boyfriend at the time.
And I remember sitting in the car in the back seat with you and texting you that I still felt high and that I was scared that he was going to notice and tell my sister. But that's all I remember.
See, I remember it differently. I thought it was on a late start day. And we smoked before going to school. Same park, same area, same people, but different time. I remember because I was feeling high in class and looking at my hands, and my hands looking all weird and big. And I remember texting you like, I think I'm tripping out. My hands look huge. And then you were like, no, it's okay. Like, nothing's going on. Like, you were just trying to, like, reassure me. And I was just tripping out the whole time I was in class.
Oh, my God.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, see, this is why I'm really curious as to if this was two different situations.
Or if maybe it was someone else.
But I I don't think you were my best friend. Like, I don't feel like I would have gone
with anyone else.
Anybody else.
Yeah.
And then I also don't feel like I would have been able to get through class because of how I know I was feeling. I was like, I don't think I could have gone to school.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure, I don't know.
Yeah. But, well, I guess that was my first experience getting high.
Yeah, that was my first experience. I was tripping out. But, there was another time that I did try it.
Mm-hmm.
This was when I was much older.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried gummies this time. Oh, well, it was for my birthday. You were there.
Oh, that...
Yeah, I took way more than I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like everything was going so slow.
Oh, my God.
I remember, you guys were talking about something about Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, like, in my own world. And then I look up back at you guys, and I'm like, you guys are still talking about Disneyland? And you guys were like, yeah, we just started talking about it. Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, I thought this was a conversation you guys started 15 minutes ago. But yeah, I remember that day I was so high. Like, I couldn't even open my eyes.
Oh my gosh. The first time I tried it, I hate edibles. I'll probably never smoke weed again, but the first time I had an edible, my cousin gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had me and my siblings had gone to spend the night at my uncle's house, and my cousin, who's older than me, gave me a brownie. But I think he gave me way too much.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I'm scared of edibles, because I feel like you don't know how much is in there, so you don't know how much you should be taking.
Yeah.
So I think I had like almost half a brownie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was already kind of late. I think he had gave it to me after dinner. And I remember taking it, and I didn't feel it. And then I went to sleep. And I ended up waking up in like the middle of the night, high as shit. Like, I woke up and I sat up and the room was spinning.
Oh, my
like,
God.
That's how bad it was. The room was spinning. And, like, I make my way across the hall to their room. Yeah. And I, like, go and I wake up my cousin. I'm like, I don't feel good. And this asshole was like, oh, it's fine. Just go to sleep. And so I remember feeling nauseous. And so I go to the restroom. I throw up. And I remember just, like, trying to put water on my face. Mm-hmm. Trying to put water on the back of my neck. To just, like, not feel high anymore.
Yeah.
And nothing was working. I remember just standing there looking in the mirror, and like it was still kind of spinning, not like spinning, but it was like moving like slowly, like if it was just like shifting.
That show, that 70s show?
Mm-hmm.
When Eric is high and his parents are talking to him, and then
their
background is just moving.
Oh yeah, like that, except not up and down, but like side to side.
Okay.
So like I felt like the room was like shifting. And then I remember just standing there and being like, you're okay. I don't know how long I was in the bathroom for. I just remember I threw up, and then I was just like trying to put water on my face and on my neck. And then eventually I just like went back to the room. Mm-hmm. And I was just laying in bed like hoping it would go away.
Yeah.
And eventually I fell back asleep, and I was like, never again.
I know. After that experience too, I freaked myself out.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was high for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I wanted it to be over with.
Yeah.
And I was freaking myself out. And I would try to calm myself down so I wouldn't have a bad trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember, like, I was like, nope, never again.
Yeah.
But speaking of first, you said, I thought about when we first got drunk, when we first drank.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a fun day.
That's something else we experienced together for the first time.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
I just realized that. We both smoked together for the first time.
And we both got drunk together for the first time.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first time we ever drank, we ended up hanging out with a group of friends. Mm-hmm. And then during this time, you and your fiance were broken up.
Uh-huh.
I think this was his way of trying to get back with you, because we were like, oh, it's a double date. But yeah, I remember it was us two, your fiance, a friend of his, and then a girlfriend of ours.
Yeah.
And I think she was trying to get with your fiance's
friend. And
I
oh
think
my god, that's right.
I think that's why we all hung out. Because she wanted to go out with him. But we were pulling like a hey mister. Remember, like we were trying to
the guys went and asked like a homeless guy or some guy and asked the guy if he could go in and buy us the drinks, and they let him keep the change.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's how it happened.
Yeah. And what did we get to drink?
Oh man, we got a Four Loko. I did not recommend that for your first time.
Do not recommend a Four Loko. Do you remember what flavor it was?
Was it watermelon?
Yeah, it was a watermelon.
It was watermelon.
I remember. Yeah.
So we said we were gonna share half of it. But our dumbasses, we chugged half. You chugged half, and then I chugged the other half, which was a big mistake from the beginning.
Yeah,
because we got drunk really quick.
Because I don't think we had even. I don't remember when I had ate that day either.
Oh, that's
probably
right.
Like maybe way earlier in the day.
Yeah,
and this was like later. Like it was already getting dark. No, when we were walking to.
Yeah, we were walking to the mall because the mall is close to where we used to live.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we'll drink, on our way to the mall. And, just hang out at the mall.
And walk around.
But it took us forever to get to the mall.
I think because we, like, stopped and drank, no? Because I remember being in that parking lot. I think
your fiance went to Taco Bell to eat. I think the guys ate. Then they even bought a drink so they could pour in their drink in the cup. Oh,
I don't remember that. Is that how that... Where were we then?
I don't know.
When they were eating.
I think they got something small and ate it quick. But I remember they got a cup. And they poured in their drink. And mixed it. And that's what they were carrying around.
Oh.
Yeah. From what I remember. I might be wrong.
Because I remember us two drinking it straight from the can. Yeah, I remember it. We were in that like parking lot next to the
restaurant.
Next to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Going, and that's where we chugged ours. So then by the time we got to like the mall, I think we were already feeling it. Yeah.
And we didn't even stay long at the mall.
No, because your parents started calling you.
Yeah, well, because we left really late.
Yeah. It ended up taking us for some reason forever to like get there.
Get to the mall and then just to walk back home.
Yeah. Literally, that's what we did. We like got there, we like started to walk into
the mall
a little bit, and then we
went to the restroom. And then I think I was saying, because during this time was the pretty boy phase. Oh, God. And there was a lot of pretty boys. And Kim and I weren't very fond of them.
No, not at all.
So I think we started telling them stuff, no? I think we were, like, making fun of them.
Yeah, I think we were, like, talking out loud, like, so that they would hear us.
Yeah, and then I think that's when they were like, oh, no, these girls need to go.
Yeah.
And then I think we went to the restroom. And then after that, we started walking back home.
Yeah. And then, I remember acting like I couldn't walk myself.
You were pretending not to walk?
I was pretending that I needed somebody to hold on to.
Oh my God, look at you.
And who else but my ex-boyfriend at the time. Because I remember holding on to him for like... But then I also remember holding on to you because I remember us like kind of flopping down on the curb.
Oh my God, I know. We fell a couple times, didn't we?
I think it was after that I was just like, I need help walking.
Look at you, little player.
Look at me. I got moves. Oh no. But this was this the summer? This was during the summer.
Yes.
I think this was the summer going into junior? Or sophomore year. No, going into junior year.
Really? No, it must have been sophomore.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was a summer going into sophomore year of high school. Yeah, because then soon after that, I feel like is when me and Caesar got back together. Because I think I started the year dating him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it was a fun day.
It was.
I remember, I think the guy friend that we were with, he was telling me to shout things out to some guys that were passing by.
Really?
I think he had told me like, oh hey, look, they want your number or something like that, or he was telling me to get their number.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know how, but we met up with another girlfriend. And
yeah, because she didn't go with us,
She didn't
right?
go with us. No, we somehow ended up meeting up with her. And then I don't know.
Wait, so was she drunk when she had her accident?
Yeah, she had drank. I think she was sharing drinks with the guys. I'm not sure.
Because I don't remember her being there the whole time.
No, she met up with us eventually.
But then I remember you three running to the park.
Yeah, we were running to the park.
Well, you guys just took off running.
Because she really had to go
to the restroom.
Yeah, she really had to go use the restroom. And then and then the two other girls that we were with, we just ran to the restroom because she really needed to go. And I'm sorry, but she ended up having an accident. And me and this other girl were telling her, like, because she was embarrassed and she didn't want you guys to know that she had an accident. So me and my other friend were like, oh look, there's a puddle of water right there, pretend you fell, to cover up the pee stain. So she ended up going on the floor in the puddle and rolling herself all over the puddle. I don't even know why she listened to us.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. We were just drunk.
I remember, like, finally making it to the park after you guys had, like, ran ahead of us.
Yeah.
And then just being like, what the hell happened? Like, why is she all wet? Why? No, I think we got there when she was on the floor. And I was like, why is she on the floor? And then she got up and she was all wet. And I was like, what is happening? Oh no. But that's so funny. But I remember, because your parents were like calling you, I remember like feeling so bad about it and telling Caesar her parents are never gonna let her talk to me again. I'm such a bad influence. They're not gonna let her hang out with me anymore. She's my best friend.
Oh god, I know. And then I got home and I think they're already like sleeping. They were just waiting for me to get there. And they took my phone away. And I just ended up knocking out. I think they knew I was already drunk because I wasn't acting like myself. Yeah. I remember you guys were trying to sober me up. Well, the guys were.
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea it was, but they told me to drink milk. I don't even know if that works or if it even worked for me, but I don't think I got sober.
Yeah, so I think we stopped at like the liquor store.
Yeah, like on the way back
home
from the mall. So from the mall we went to the liquor store to get the milk so I can sober up. And then from there we just started walking home. We somehow met up with this other friend that had to use the restroom. She had her accident, and then from there I went back home. And then you went home with Caesar.
Yeah, he walked me home.
Yeah, I didn't mean like you went home with him, but he walked you home.
I don't think I didn't get in any trouble because nobody was ever home and then back then when I was in high school, I used to, not regularly, but here and there, I'd drink with my siblings.
Oh.
Like, they'd allow me to, like, play beer pong with them. And, but, yeah, I didn't have parents. So, well, my dad worked night shifts a lot, so he probably didn't even know I left the house that night. I didn't ask anybody. I was just like, all right, peace out, guys, I'm leaving. And, because I didn't drink that much in high school. And I feel like it was because like, I was able to go out. Like, my dad would usually trust me to, like, go out and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just never felt the need to, like, drink a ton or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Like, I think after that time, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yeah, I think it was a long time before
I
started drinking again.
Yeah, I think after that time, I didn't drink again until, oh no, I lied. I think it was just after I had graduated high school, I drank again, but before that, I wouldn't drink.
Yeah.
After having that incident, I was just like, nope, it's not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I drink, not very many, because also my siblings were not, like, super encouraging me to drink, but there's, like, maybe 2 or 3 times where I would, like, where they would have, like, friends over and be drinking, and, like, I'd play, like, beer pongs with them. And then I think, I want to say senior year was the year that I did drink a little bit more, because I was hanging out with my fiance, he was my boyfriend at the time, and, like, his group of friends.
Oh, that's right.
And they were the group of friends that would, like, go to the park and drink, or, like, be in one of his friend's garage and, like, drink and stuff. And they'd be like, oh, what do you guys want? So they'd send, like, somebody on, like, a beer run, and I'd be like, oh, I'll take a beer.
Yeah.
I fucking hate beer. So gross.
It's so nasty.
Till this day, I have not tasted a beer that I'm like, oh, this is good, I could just sit here and drink this.
I've had a few, but besides that, I'm like,
yeah. But that, it was just because everybody else was drinking, I would, like, drink a beer, and that was it. But yeah, that was our drinking experience in high school.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah, I don't drink now. Honestly, I think I've only ever been drunk, like, actually drunk, like, 4 or 5 times in my entire life.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been drunk a couple of times.
It's because I'm so scared of getting drunk. Like, I'm so scared of doing something stupid. So, like, I feel like I know when I'm like, okay, I'm at a point where, like, if I have even one more drink, I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah.
So I can tell when it's, like, time for me to stop.
Well, at least you know your limit.
Yeah. But do you remember your very first kiss?
Oh my god, my first kiss. I don't know. I think it must have been junior year. With the guy. So this has to be my first boy crush, because this is the guy that I had a crush on in elementary school. And I knew he had a crush on me too, but, you know, like, we were little, we didn't know, like, you know, like, how to ask each other out or anything.
Yeah.
So then I had moved and I didn't see him in a long time, and then when I came back to live here in the Orange County area, we both ended up going to the same junior high, and then we ended up dating again. Well, no, not again. We ended up dating. And I'm pretty sure he was my first kiss. Like,
but do you remember it happening or no?
I think we had gone, because we both went on the school bus, and we were walking towards, like, the area where we used to live. And we were at the park, and I think he kissed me. And then after that, like, we just held hands and kept walking. But that's it. I just remember it being like a little peck.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like, it wasn't what I thought it would be.
Why did you, like, think you were gonna feel, like, butterflies?
Yeah, like, I thought I was gonna feel something
special.
Yeah, but I didn't.
No?
So I was just like, oh, so this is what it's like. You know, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I have a terrible memory, but that I can remember, Caesar was my first. He was also my first, like, boy crush.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't remember, because Caesar and I met in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And I don't remember ever having, like, And if he tells me that I wasn't his first girl crush, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding. I don't expect to be his first girl crush, but he was, that I can remember, he was the first boy that I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in the 6th grade, so he was my first boy crush.
Yeah.
And then the first time that at least I remember kissing him was in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had your first kiss until high school?
Yes. High school. And I remember because it was super embarrassing, because I think we had barely started dating, and so I'm pretty sure it had to have been sophomore year, because we started dating sophomore year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Again, because we had dated 6th grade, 7th grade, and then we broke up, didn't really talk 8th, 9th, and then sophomore year we ended up like talking, and we ended up getting back together. And I remember it was like I don't know if it was in the morning or right before I had to go to class, and I remember just like going for it, but it was this awkward, like I was gonna go hug him, and then at last minute I decided to give him a kiss, so I ended up kind of like side swiping him, so like I went like this and it was like the stupidest thing, and I remember him like kind of laughing about it a little. And then I think right after we just like, he like gave me a peck, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a horrible, like,
it was an awkward experience.
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing. And I went in for a hug and a kiss, and I ended up like side swiping him, and it was horrible. But he was really sweet about it. And then we ended up just pecking.
Oh.
And at least that's what I remember our first kiss being like. Yeah, so a little late, sophomore year of high school, but
it still happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So Caesar was my first like actual like boy crush, but like my first like celebrity crush, I think, was probably before that. My first like crush was on I don't know his real name, but Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought he was so cute.
Wait, who was that? The one with the long straight hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
the best friend, not Corey, not the main character, but his best friend.
Oh yeah, he was cute.
Yeah, he was my first like celebrity boy crush, was him.
My first boy crush, celebrity crush, was the guy from Home Alone.
From Home Alone?
Yeah, what's this guy?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yes, but only because I saw him on My Girl. Have you seen that movie?
Which one?
My Girl.
My Girl?
Yeah.
No, I think I only saw him in the Home Alone movies.
Oh, no, I saw him in the movie My Girl. It's a really cute movie. But yeah, I saw him in that one, and I thought he was like the cutest thing ever. Let me see if I could find the picture of My Girl.
My Girl.
Yeah, so it's about this girl, her dad, what is it called, where they prepare the dead bodies for a service.
Embalmer? Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
A mortician.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen like clips of that, but I've never actually seen the movie. Oh yeah, he's so cute.
Yeah, he was really cute with his little glasses and everything.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, this movie's really cute. I really liked it, and that's where I was like, oh, he's cute.
Who was like your celebrity crush when we were like junior high school?
Benny from The Sandlot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. He was adorable.
Oh my god, do you remember there was this one student in our school that everyone kept telling him that he looked like Benny? We'll cut out his name.
Soccer player?
Yeah.
He
thought he was like the hottest shit ever because everyone kept telling him that he looked like Benny. And I'm like, just a little bit, but no, not exactly.
Maybe because he was kind of brown.
Yeah.
But no.
But I didn't see it.
Mine was, and I still think he's really, really attractive, was Dylan O'Brien. from Teen Wolf. Styles.
Oh my god.
I was in love with him.
Me too.
And I still think he's so attractive.
He
my
he
gosh.
aged well.
He very well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been like the one that's like constant. Like since every time I see him, I'm like, oh my god, he's attractive. But I loved him in Teen Wolf.
Oh my god,
It's 'cause
yes. I loved his character.
His character was just like the goofy, sarcastic, like best
very
friend.
loving.
Yes, who like never took anything serious. He was just like, and then the way he like loved Lydia so much. But yeah, he was my like
your celebrity crush.
my celebrity like longtime celebrity crush.
Yeah, mine would change. Obviously, it was Benny, and then it changed to him. After that, I don't think I have had a celebrity crush.
Yeah, now I don't think I have one now. I feel like, I mean, him, if I ever see him, I'm like, oh, he's still super attractive.
My heart skips a beat.
Have you seen him with blonde hair?
Yes.
For the whatever movie that's about to come out, he
know.
has like blonde hair and tattoos in the movie.
He looks so fun.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And then because I feel like he seems like he's very much like his character in Teen Wolf. Like I don't know, just like the clips I've seen where he's like joking around and stuff. I don't know, he's so cute.
I know.
So cute.
Hopefully our significant others
Sorry.
don't get jealous from the they dye their hair blonde.
Dude, the fake tattoos where you had to put the water on them. But I don't actually have like a celebrity crush now.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I think we've just outgrown that.
Yeah. I mean, there's just like actors I find attractive, but I don't really have like a crush on anybody.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of first, do you remember your first time?
No, but I remember my first job. I'm just kidding.
I don't want to talk about it.
My first time, yes, it was again with Caesar, who I'm my fiance. We were, I want to say we were juniors in high school.
Yeah.
I remember we ditched the last period of the day to take a very long bus ride to his house.
Yeah.
And then I remember we were like making out on the bed. Like I'm pretty sure we went. Why else would we ditch to go to his house?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we ditched with the intent of like doing stuff. But I remember we were in his actually the room we're in now. But we were there. Nobody was home, obviously, because everybody was supposed to be at school and at work. And we were on the bed. And
Was it awkward?
Yeah, I remember we were like making out, and then I don't know which detail I want to go into. I don't remember the like sequence of events, but like, yeah, we were just like making out on the bed, and then we took our bottoms off.
So one thing led to another.
Yeah, and then we just kind of ended up doing it, and then
was it awkward afterwards?
Kind of, because I don't remember, not like super awkward, but I was kind of like, oh my god, we actually just did that. I was very much like, oh, like kind of shocked. Like, I guess I knew what was gonna happen, but still having actually done it, I was like, oh my god, I just had sex for the first time. And then we ended up having to take the bus all the way back home.
To school?
Not to school, to the park.
The
'cause
park in front of the school?
No, to the park by where we used to live.
Oh, okay.
Because we were supposed to having been come from school.
Yeah.
So we took the bus all the way back home, and then he walked me home, and then he went to his grandma's house where he was supposed to get picked up.
Oh.
And then went back home.
Wow.
But yeah, we were...
Was it something you expected, or...
I guess so, because, like I said, I feel like why would we ditch to go to his house?
No, I mean, like...
Oh, like...
The feeling of
it. I remember being, like, super nervous, and, like, it hurt a little.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, hurt. But... No, I guess I didn't really know what to expect. I guess I was just nervous because I was just like this is my first time. This is actually happening. And then... But I don't feel like it was a big deal because it was like our first time doing it. But I didn't feel like... I guess I thought I was gonna feel super like... attached or something. I don't know. But then I remember like showering, and then like when I was showering, I remember there being like a little bit of blood, and then that scared me. I was like, but then it's pretty normal, I guess, to like bleed a little bit. And then I think I told one of our friends, and I was just like, well, I just saw my virginity go down the drain. Because I saw the blood like literally go down the drain. But yeah, I mean, it was as nice as it can be for two people who had never had sex before.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I am really, really glad that it was with him, because here we are all these years later, like engaged and with the baby. Yeah. But
that is nice.
Yeah. I think he's the only person I've ever had sex with, so I feel like that's nice.
I was gonna ask something, but I'm like, I don't want Caesar to be like, what the fuck, why are you asking that question?
What?
Like, do you ever, like, wonder what it would be like with someone else?
No. And I feel like that's kind of how I know, like, how I've always known that, like, he's the person for me, is because I've never been curious to see what it would be like to be with somebody else. Because I couldn't imagine myself ever being naked in front of somebody else, you know, like there's I don't know, it's just so intimate, like it's such an intimate thing, like I don't think I could ever, like, I just couldn't see myself ever trusting somebody as much as I trust him, like trusting them enough to like be naked completely and like be bare and like, you know. So I think that's how I like it. I've always found comfort in like knowing that I've never been curious, or like my attention's never been taken away. Like it's never been like, oh, I wonder what like sex with that guy would be like, or like sex with that person. It's always just been like, I couldn't imagine myself having sex with anybody else.
That's so cute. That is so cute.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like a bad person now.
Why?
Because I don't know, like I couldn't, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, or like saying it towards my husband, but like I don't know, like I couldn't, I don't know, like I feel like such a whore right now.
No.
Like I don't know if I could have settled without experiencing it with other people, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did have my fair share of experience. See, I feel like such a whore now.
No! Hey, we do not judge here. There's no such thing as being a slut, because it's like... And this is what I got on one of my brother's asses about. It was just like... Because we like went through the drive-thru of this like Jack in the Box, and I guess the girl at the window went to high school with them, and he's like, oh yeah, like she got around, blah blah. I was just like, hey, I was like, don't say that. I was like, why is it so cool for like guys to be able to sleep around, and the more girls that they sleep with, they're cool, but if a girl sleeps around, they're like a slut, or like they're shamed for it. So like, girl, you got yours, and that's cool.
You should have been like, what about you? Did you get any?
Oh, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. I don't want to ever know that.
I would have told him that. Just so he could have been like, oh, fuck you, right?
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe... I was gonna say, maybe when I was single, but, like, as far as, like, when we've been back together, like, yeah, I've just never... I don't know, just never been a thought that really crossed my mind.
That's cute, though. You found your person, and you're like, I'm gonna stick with this person.
Yeah.
I think I waited a good while. My first time, I don't know, was it junior year or the summer of junior year going into summer? With this person, I did it in high school. We were dating for like, I want to say a year and a couple months by then already. I'm pretty sure it was during summer because I remember going to his house because I was gonna spend the day with him, and he told me to go during a certain time because his family was gonna be out. And he didn't have a room, so we ended up doing it in the living room.
Oh my god.
On the floor.
Oh my god. Not even on the couch?
No, not the couch, just the floor.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
he set up everything. He laid out a blanket and some pillows, and yeah, we just, one thing led to another. But yeah, it was, I don't know, it was weird. I didn't think that it was gonna feel like that. Because, obviously it's your first time and it hurts.
Yeah. It feels like pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it felt weird. And afterwards, I felt kind of weird. I was like, fuck, did I really just do that? And then I think he even asked me if I bled. And I had told him no, because I didn't. And then I hate that he told me this, but he was kind of a dick. He asked, so once he asked me if I bled, I said no. He told me, are you sure I was your first? And I'm like, yes, you are my first. Like, why do you think I'm not your first? Why you're not my first? And then he's like, well, because you're not bleeding, I should have popped your cherry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, during health class, I learned that, a lot of little girls pop their cherry while riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of things can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was telling him, like, I don't know, but, like, I'm not bleeding. So, but that doesn't mean that you're not my first.
Yeah.
And
also, like, did he expect it to just, like, gush out? Because for me, it was literally just, like, a little drop. Like, it was barely anything either. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't bleed at all. And, yeah, I remember, like, feeling like I felt, like, shamed because he was telling me, like, he really didn't think that...
Like, he was doubting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, well, I guess... And I think it was just a really bad experience after that because of the comment he had made.
Was it his first time or no?
I mean, he claims I was his first, but I really don't know. Yeah, because, I mean, I didn't know him before high school. So I don't know, like, I don't know how true that must have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember feeling weird. It hurt. And then after, I felt shamed.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dick.
I know.
What a dick.
I know. I kind of regret doing it with him now because, obviously that wasn't a healthy relationship. But then at the same time, I don't regret it because during that time, it felt like the right time.
Yeah, it felt right for you.
Because we had already been dating for a good while and, I trusted him. So for me to be vulnerable and, just be fully naked around him,
Yeah.
Felt right.
Yeah.
But afterwards, it's just a bad experience.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
I know.
But I feel like that's most people. Most people, it's just like... I feel like for most people, it's not like I guess my case is like super rare. Like it's not like your first person is like the person you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. It's kind of just like, I also never saw it as something like, I don't know, maybe because it's like, I feel like people make it seem like it's this special thing and blah blah blah, or it's this like huge like event, and I was just like, to me it doesn't seem like that. To me, I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have sex eventually, and like, yeah, I don't know, I never saw it as this like magical thing, not having to do with like the act itself. Like, I mean, like losing your virginity in general. Like, I never saw it as this like special, magical, big event that was gonna happen in my life. Because you know how like I feel like, or at least like I feel like people always think it's gonna be this like really romantic, special like thing that happens to you, and like now you're a woman and your whole life changes.
Well, it's because in movies
that's what they make it seem like.
That's they romanticize it a lot, and it's not how it happens.
Yeah,
you know,
not
like
in the real world.
The first time, it's awkward. It can hurt.
Yeah,
and you know, like you just might not end up feeling satisfied from it because you really don't know
what you're doing. Yeah, and like you don't know what you like yet. Like, this is the first time you're ever doing anything like this, you know? So yeah,
I don't know, but my advice for like the younger audience, I say, if you feel ready for it, you know, go for it, but use protection.
Yes, use protection,
because you know, especially if you're very young in your teenage years, you can get pregnant so easily. Yeah. Super easily. I know I've heard stories where I had this coworker from a job years ago. She had told me the first time she ever had sex with her boyfriend at the time, she ended up pregnant after that first time.
Oh my gosh.
And she and she ended up being stuck with this guy because of the baby. Yeah. And I think they made her work and they had more kids, but she felt like she couldn't really enjoy her life because she got pregnant so young. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, that's why I always tell my kids now, you know, to use protection and be smart about it. And I'm like, you know, it's reasonable. Yeah. Because, you know, at such a young age, you know, you're very, very hormonal and very easy to get pregnant. Yeah. And then especially with that whole new law right now. Yeah. It's just be
careful, be safe. And then I feel like when you're that young and you're like experiencing it for the first time, I feel like, you know, eventually it like obviously starts to feel good and you like want to do it all the time, but it's like, I don't know, just stay young. I don't know, it's not something you need to rush into. Like, don't feel weird if you like if you wait a little longer, and just, you know, just make sure it's with somebody you trust. Make sure it's with somebody that like is a good person
that
and
has
like
good intentions as well, because you know people will try to convince you to sleep with them and they just end up bragging it to other people, and then they end up making you seem bad. You know, it could go either way, but just be 100% sure that the person you're losing it to is the right person for you. And then, I mean, even if they don't turn out to be like the right person, don't let anybody shame you for it, because everybody has sex. Everybody does it. So like, don't ever let anybody shame you for like having sex, especially I feel like for like girls. Like, I know that that's such a thing. It's like, either like girls can't win for anything, so it's like, if you have sex, oh my god, you're a slut. If you don't have sex, oh my god, you're a prude. So it's like, just don't let people shame you. Like, if you want to have sex with whoever it is that you want, go for it. Like, whatever makes you comfortable in your own skin and your own body, like, as long as you feel like it's safe and it's consensual and it's right for you, go for it. Like, who gives two shits what anybody else has to say about it? You know, so don't let people shame you for not having sex or for having sex. Like, if you don't want to have sex, don't have sex. I know there's people who like
that's just not their thing. And like that's okay. Like don't let anybody shame you one way or the other.
Pressure you to do
or pressure
something.
you. Yeah, like if you're not ready, if you're not 100% ready, it's okay to say no.
Yeah.
It is so okay to say no. It is okay to change your mind at any point. And that's why I feel like you should do it with somebody you feel safe with like somebody you know you'll be able to, if at any point, regardless of what stage you're in, if at any point you're like, this doesn't feel right, hopefully it's with somebody who's like, okay, we can stop.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if like you guys are both naked already, if you guys are, you know, just make sure it's with somebody you would feel safe enough at any point in the process to be like, hey, I think we need to stop, or hey, I'm not comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
So that's our advice.
Yeah.
But we hope that you guys just are safe and
be smart too.
Be cautious. And I think if you have to be convinced to do something, don't do it.
Yeah.
If they asking, you're like, I don't know. And if you say I don't know, and like they keep pressuring you, I suggest don't.
Not
Yeah.
The right person.
Yeah. So just be safe.
So I think we're gonna end it here, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think that was just our first of everything, and well, not everything, but you know, some things,
some major first, some like funny ones, some like experiences.
And, you know, hopefully some of our advice helps someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna skip on to our oopsie. Do you have one this week?
Not like a big one. It's just we went to the mall yesterday, and Ollie's at that stage where like she doesn't want to be in the stroller anymore. She like wants to run around, but she's too young to understand that she like has to hold my hand.
Yeah.
So like we tried not to let her off the stroller because I was about to say the name of the mall, but we were at the mall, and so we were trying really hard to like keep her in her stroller. So we went to Jamba Juice, and for some reason her freaking sippy cup was just being difficult, and I was gonna pour it into her sippy cup, but I didn't. So we ended up giving her the whole cup. And she thinks everything's a bottle, so she tried to tilt it.
Oh.
And it ended up like a lot of it spilled on her shirt, and it just ended up looking like she puked on herself.
Oh.
But I tried to let her be a little bit independent, and then she gets it. But she's a kid, so obviously they get messy. But yeah, she ended up spilling her Jamba Juice on her shirt.
My oopsie wasn't that big either. We were on a walking our dog, and I was pushing the stroller with Leah, and then my husband shouts, "Oh, there's poop, there's poop, there's poop," but he doesn't tell me where. So I run over it with the stroller, and then I froze after he like shouted there's poop, and then I'm like, okay, maybe it's ahead of me and I haven't ran over it yet.
Yeah.
So I go back,
oh, no.
And then he's like, no, there's poop, and I'm like, where? You're not telling me where the poop is at. So I ran over the poop twice.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I'm like,
don't yell at me.
Tell me where there's poop, but you're not telling me where the poop is at.
Yeah. Well, that was his fault, not yours. I'm just on your team regardless.
But yeah, that was my oopsie of the week. I ran over dog poop with the stroller. And it wasn't a lot either. It was just a little bit.
Did you clean it or did he?
He cleaned it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, that was our episode.
I hope you guys liked it.
Make sure to, if you guys haven't already, follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram is 2momsinapod_. That is our Instagram. Our email is 2momspod@gmail.com. If you guys have any suggestions, any comments, we're on YouTube as well. Yeah, just comment, follow us. And that's it for this week.
Yeah, hope you guys liked it.
Bye.
Bye.